Hey, what's up guys? I'm Joe Mackey with Mountain Bike Action Magazine, and we're here today with Maxima Racing Oils to talk about how to properly clean and lube your chain. So Maxima Racing Oils provided a few products that we're going to use in today's process, including BioWash, suspension cleaner, and multi-purpose penetrant lube, along with 3 different types of chain lube. Alright, so we're here with one of our test bikes, a Trek Slash 9.8 that has a SRAM chain and cassette on it. Right now the chain is a little dry and has a little bit of grime on here just from general use. And we're going to start with a wet sponge and BioWash to cut through some of this grime. So we got a basic sponge here that you can pick up at any hardware store, grocery store, whatever. And then we have the BioWash, and we're basically going to apply generously to the sponge here, just to let it soak in a little bit. And then if your chain is extra dirty, or if you want to get it on the cassette, you can spray it on there. So we're going to take the sponge and just kind of gently wrap it around the chain here, and we're going to back pedal. You want to squeeze the sponge so you can feel the links a little bit and let the BioWash cut into the grease. So once you do that, pull the sponge off after doing maybe a dozen cycles, pedaling backwards depending on how bad your chain is, and you'll see that the sponge will take off a lot of the grit there. So a quick tip on this is a good opportunity for you to clean your front chainring teeth. So instead of using the soft side of the sponge, use this one, and you can just get in there and just displace some of the grease here while you're pedaling. Behind the crank arm is a little tricky, but you can get the sponge back in there and get it good. And then same thing, this is a good opportunity as well to clean off your pulley wheels. So just press the sponge right in there, back pedal a little bit, and then do the same with the top pulleys. If they have a lot of buildup, it's good to scrub them a little extra. So as you can see, the BioWash is really cutting in there and getting all this small stuff out from in between your chain links that affects shifting and just overall drivetrain performance. Next step, we're going to take a dry rag and we're going to go ahead and dry off the chain, dry off the BioWash. So just kind of the same thing, just hold it on the chain here and just back pedal. While you're doing that, you'll see that you're pulling off all the nasty stuff. So it's a good time too to get in there and dry off the pulleys as well. Careful not to get the rag caught in there like I just did. Oops. All right. So hold the side of the chain and the top of the chain. Alternate a little bit so that way you get all the excess wash off there. And then don't forget about your chain ring. Just a good opportunity to dry that guy off. We've got 3 chain lube options here for the final step, which is a dry, a wet, or an all-round. And for our local dry, dusty trails, we're going to go with the dry formula. Alright, so for this final step, we're going to lube the chain here with the dry formula that we chose. And we're just going to do it on the top of the chain and allow the lube to penetrate through the rollers. So squeeze the bottle and back pedal maybe half a dozen times. Alright, and lastly, take a rag and you're going to back pedal a little bit to wipe off the excess chain lube. So now that that's all done, your chain should be looking clean and shifting properly, and your suspension should be dialed. For more tips on how to take care of your drivetrain and your bike, check out mbaction.com and follow us on Instagram.